3rd and goal. Smith.
First down, right?
If that was a 3rd and goal, I don't know why they think they've got a first down. So 4th and goal. Houston out of timeouts. Arlington will let this run all the way down. They'll bang their timeout. Get some points.
No.
Timeout.
All right, so a field goal makes this 26-11.
Yeah. Yeah, then they can't kick the long field goal.
And they get a couple of 2-point conversions and minute 7 left.
The over-under 41 looked like it was in trouble early. And then we expected 2 really good defensive football teams. And then in the second half, they've slowed down the scoring. And you might be feeling pretty good at that 41 on the over-under that the game began with.
11 points, the lowest total of the season for Houston.
We're coming, man. Let's go. Go with baby. Let's go, baby. Let's do it, man.
Rissolino on for a 19-yard attempt. Chip shot up and good. This really has been an incredible game, an incredible evening, and execution by a team that, Joey, candidly, we didn't give a chance.
No, and we talked about extensively how bad their offense has been and how well they've played. And I don't know that we've given enough credit to what the defensive side has done. You just mentioned Houston just having the 11 points so far. But defensively, man, have they executed a game plan on that defensive side of the football, playing the man-to-man coverage on the back end. Jay has told us that they've seen a lot of film. They watched Seattle, they watched San Antonio. They had a game plan, and watching how those teams were successful with man-to-man coverage, and they've come out and they've executed it on the defensive side as well as they did it on the offensive side.
26 points ties the season high in points for Arlington. I've given you the stats all night. They've only scored 12 touchdowns this season.
Let's go, baby.
That's least in the XFL. They only had 5 touchdowns through the air. And it's been a completely different team tonight. 419 total yards. Borghi running start, it is 10. Brought down by Darnell Sankey. So this championship game number 1 in the South tomorrow, championship game number 2 in the North. The Seattle Sea Dragons got in by a tiebreaker a week ago. They'll take on the DC Defenders, who for most of the season, Joey, have been the best team in the league record-wise.
They really have, and they've been fun to watch. And I've said this earlier, it's amazing when you've watched this league and this season, how good the football has become. These teams have only improved as the season has gone along. And this kind of game right here, as surprised we are that Arlington has played this well, I guess we shouldn't really be surprised because of this coaching staff and what they've been through and what they've done. It's not a surprise to see Coach Stoops, the Hayes brothers, Chuck Long get a team to play this kind of football.
A sack there and a loss of 4.
Loosen up! Loosen up a little!
Get out of bounds!
Another funny exchange pregame. We were talking to Bob Stoops. I was like, you guys gonna open it up today or what? And you laughed and Coach Stoops laughed. He's like, yeah, we have to.
Yeah, that's because he would love to have opened it up every game. They just didn't have the ability to do so.
Drew Plitt started the season as quarterback for Arlington. March 28th, the trade for Luis Perez that is ultimately going to be the reason that they're in the championship game.
Let's go.
4th down and 11. McDonald's got to make a play. Oh, wow. Deontay Burnett. How many great catches in one game can we have? How about the receivers showing out for Joey Galloway? I think Burnett deserves a spot in top plays.
Sugar. Come on.
17 seconds left. I'm gonna look at this. Full extension by Burnett, played his college ball at USC.
Darren Evans couldn't believe it. He thought he had an interception.
It looked like an interception when McDonald threw that up.
Evans is sitting there with both hands out like this ball is coming right to me.
Wade Phillips and this team, they won every game against division opponents this year in the South. 4-1 at home. They've beaten this team twice by an average of 12.5 points. And today, the Arlington Renegades are going to eliminate his team from the playoffs. Incomplete. Fourth down coming, likely the final play of the game. The sidelines are going to be partying now. They've got the championship T-shirts out.
Handing out the T-shirts. McLean is not getting one for us.
This really is an improbable ending to a season at 4-6. Joey, you can't candy coat it. It hasn't been great.
Let's go. One more game.
No, they won one of their last 5.
Let's go,
And
baby.
they're playing
They
for the
limped in here.
They're playing for the XFL championship.
Let's go, baby.
Pass incomplete from 4-6 to XFL championship game. The Arlington Renegades have won the South Division.
Arlington Renegades 26. Houston Roughnecks 11.
Never underestimate the heart of a champion.
I don't know how that happened.
Ever.
Wade, hell of a game. I don't know how that happened, buddy.
Renegades are the
I guess third time's the charm, I guess. We got lucky. All right, buddy. How you feeling?
Coach,
You look good.
I'm lucky I ain't got to have surgery.
Hey, bro.
No
Hey,
kidding.
man, y'all outplayed us, man. Y'all had-
Eagle. Yeah, man.
Hey,
Thank you.
you ain't
Your team is the South Division champions. You can scan the QR code on the video board.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Renegades a locker room championship team.
Appreciate you, bro.
XFL shop.
Coming out with it. I know. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it.
Cole McDonald on the losing end of this one, the 4th start of the season for Arlington for
Fiery
Luis
guys, what
Perez.
you've been doing.
Hey,
Yeah.
do me a favor.
Perez started his season with the Vegas Vipers. They struggled. He gets dealt. Now he's playing for the
Yo,
championship.
let's find Johnny and get a pick.
Down to Eric McLean.
Luis, I've asked you this before, my man. You've been doubted, you've been traded, you still stand tall. What is your why? Why are you so passionate about football?
I love the game. I do it for the people that believe in me, not for the doubters. And my family's here in the stands, and I do it for them. I do it for them, and I'm excited, and we got one more to go.
I asked you about this after that first drive. You said balance is what we want to do. That's what you exemplified all night. How was tonight so different? This was the best performance that we've seen from the Arlington Renegades.
Yeah, I think, after the DC game, we really started to peak a little bit. Then we were really vanilla last game, and I think moving forward, I think that we're going to be complimentary football, and we're just excited to just keep going and play for the next one.
You take a team that is really just struggling. I mean, 1 of 5 games to finish the season. You're playing for a championship in 2 weeks. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling. I thank Coach Stoops for making the move to come get me, and I'm excited. I'm going to prove him right.
Appreciate you, man. Great job.
Eric and Luis, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's what's wrong.
Okay. I say go Hawks to him every day.
You heard Bob Stoops say it.
All right, Big Mike. Oh, yeah. Coach, how about that?
He said, I don't know how that happened. One of the things Bob Stoops told us throughout the week, he said, that this season is now finished. I've been able to get to all 10 games in the playoff. I've been able to get to know my players better.
Yeah.
I've been able to get these relationships and grow them. And you're seeing the reaction of it down here, that a 4-6 team that people left for no chance. Luis Perez on a bad team to start the year. He gets his second chance, and here they are playing for a championship.
Yeah, and make no mistake about it, as we listen to Coach Stoops, he's like, I don't know how that happened. Because we talked about it, the season they've had, offensively they've struggled. Record-wise, they come in at 4-6. And then they play the best game that they've played all year long against a playoff team with the best defense in the XFL. Offensively, they executed in the first half. In the second half, it was a defense. Held Houston to 3 points in that second half. And it's amazing how they just put a game together all at once that they hadn't been able to put together all season long.
Joe, and I'll take it one step further. When these two teams have played twice this year, these games haven't been close. You know how we know that? We've called all three.
Yeah, because we've been there.
We called the game in week 2. We called the game last week. We're here again tonight.
Little by little, we've gotten better. So, all going good for you?
And
all right here? Okay.
Again, so many things in sports have to work out, and cliches are a cliche for a reason. But how about this one coming to fruition tonight? It is so hard to beat a team 3 times. You and I looked at each other pregame. We're like, well, maybe in this one.
Yeah.
Houston's just better. And Arlington at the right place at the right time. We wondered if Luis Perez was due for a breakout.
The start of the game, going 75 yards with 10 plays and scoring a touchdown for Arlington. It felt like it woke the team up and said, this is what we're supposed to be. And offensively, they were amazing in that first half.
It was 19-27, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, over 400 yards total offense, all season highs. Point total tied a season high.
23 points in the first half for a team that was averaging 14 points a game. I mean, it's an amazing night.
Pre-Luis Perez, weeks 1 through 7, they were averaging 13.3 points a game. I've got Perez for a helmet sticker.
Absolutely. And we got you for $1 for that. It's a catch call on the sideline.
You know,
clearly the ball was rolling.
We've got
for
you
5
for
yards.
$1 calling Houston, D.C.
Right
twice.
Was it only twice? I'll be honest with you. It felt like it's more than twice.
They're getting ready for the trophy presentation down on the field. It's going to be a fun trip for Arlington. Look, it's such a unique, fun situation in the XFL where there's a hub city and these teams share hotels.
Let's go. One more.
Arlington literally and figuratively sent Houston packing twice tonight. On the field and at the hotel. They get the place all to themselves next week as they wait to play a championship, and they wait the winner of Seattle and D.C. in the North Division Championship. And talked about the Hayes brothers and the close-knit history of Bob Stoops, Chuck Long, former Iowa players, roots at OU when Bob was a Hall of Famer there. So an experienced head coach in one championship side, Reggie Barlow, Jim Haslett tomorrow night. Let's go down to Tiffany.
One. To everybody here and everyone that tuned in at home, a big thank you. You all just watched an XFL South Division champion be crowned. A big congratulations to the Arlington Renegades in a tough-fought game against those Houston Roughnecks. And now I would like to turn it over to the woman at the forefront of the XFL, chairwoman and owner, Danny Garcia.
Thank you, Tiffany. What an incredible evening. The 2023 South Division champions, the Arlington Renegades. Amazing. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Yeah.
Congratulations, Coach Stoops. This team comes into this game viewed as the underdog. You have never beaten this Houston team before this season until tonight. How are you all able to do it to win the South Division?
Yeah, you know what they say, 3 times is a charm, right? And, you know, as much as anything, long as you have a chance, that's all you can ask for. These guys had the chance to play, and we made the most of it tonight and won the game, the championship, the South Division when you needed to.
You always have a chance when you have Luis Perez, your quarterback. You acquire him in a trade. This is only his 4th start, and Perez now comes in here to lead you guys to this title. How is he able to cement himself as a leader with this team?
He's done a great job being a leader, galvanizing all the guys. We've improved every week with Luis, and all the coaches have done a great job working with these guys.
Luis, to come in here in week 8, cement yourself as the starter for this team, what does it feel like now to be able to hold this trophy for the South Division?
Yeah, I'm just grateful for the opportunity, man. You see these guys behind me, man. I can't do it without these guys. And, you know, our coach has done a great job putting us in position to win, and here we are today.
Congratulations to the Renegades. Matt?
Tiffany, well said. Congratulations to both Luis Perez, Bob Stoops, and the entire Arlington Renegades franchise, and to the Houston Roughnecks, who had a great season. What a season it's been for our crew. Alex Farmatino produced it. The First State directed it. For Joey Galloway, I'm Matt Berry. Arlington headed to the XFL Championship to face the winner of tomorrow's North Division. What a season it's been for Luis Perez. They are headed to play for a title. We're headed to Bristol and Sports Center. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.